That's a boy, Bear. Look at his eyes shining in the sun.
He's a good boy.
Beautiful boy.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
How old is Bear?
Right now he's 3, so he's 27. No, 21. So he should drink now, boy. To me, you're still a baby.
So, I told you that they have a cinema playing at the theater now, huh? Did I tell you about that?
Like, what do you mean? At the Great Crew Theater?
Yeah. So during the day, they have a half-hour film about Niagara Falls,
Okay.
or the Daredevils and the history and the
Right,
culture.
like IMAX did?
Exactly. It is IMAX, but it's not as big a screen as they used to have in the pyramid. The screen is still big. It's for us. It's 40 feet wide and 18 feet high. The original IMAX one was 80 feet wide by 40 high.
Right,
So that was a huge screen. But anyway, the film is really good. It's made with high quality production values. You know, it's got beautiful costumes for each period and everything. It's very well done. And it's half an hour. Get people in and out. $12.95 for adults, and they run it every 45 minutes. So
make some money on that in the summer.
Yeah. I think it's going to be good, especially when they get busloads. You know.
It gets more people working too.
Yeah.
Because it's busy.
Yeah. So, so the only problem is that, do you remember when we used to have the coat check?
Yeah, the front there.
Yeah. So that area has been taken over by the cinema company. So we don't have a place to put coats, which is not really a big problem until New Year's. New Year's, it's a big problem because you have 500 fucking people coming and they all wear long coats. Women wear
They're not
fur
going to be
coats.
wearing them inside the party.
I know, but they don't want to have them slinging over the back of their chair either. That
Yeah. So they need somewhere for those things to get hung up.
Yeah. We'll work out something, even if it's just free racks.
Rentals racks.
Yeah.
And
We
just
got
go
racks.
blah, blah, blah.
We got lots of racks. But it's a question of where to put them.
So you already did Santa Claus once,
Yeah, I did it last night, the first time. It
and
was-
you're okay with it? You think you could handle that?
Yeah. It's funny because the spot that Alex fits into, I swear to God, I don't know how she does it. She must be a fucking contortionist. She escapes down this little passageway.
It's still just both of them, eh? Or is there a third girl? now?
There's a third girl now, Julia. She used to work here before, Julia, a long time ago, and now she's back.
Yeah.
And she's really very.
Is that the dark-haired one?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
She's blonde. She's really flexible, so she does like backflips and shit on stage. She's really good.
You got to have something else in there like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. They're trying to be inventive, eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you know, for Christian to take over the show, that's a lot of responsibility for a 22-year-old kid.
Sure is. But he's a mature 22-year-old kid, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
I've had him over our place
Uh-huh.
when Alora back. Remember when Alora was there?
Mm-hmm.
The waitress, and a few other people from work, and they all came back. Kurt Thompson.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, him and Josh really got along.
Yeah.
I like Christian. He's a good kid.
He is a good kid. He's very passionate about magic, and he's very coordinated physically. You know, I think that helps. But I swear to God, this one that he escapes from a straitjacket, it's got the audience on the edge of their seat.
Christian does?
Yeah, because it's got a huge machine with two big sharp jaws with sharp points.
Is that the scorpion one?
No, this is the straitjacket one. So he is hanging upside down with his head about 6 feet off above the stage in a straitjacket, and he has to wriggle out of the straitjacket and get free. And meanwhile, there's a rope on top that's burning, and when the rope burns through, these jaws come down and crush him. Right? So he's got to get out before the jaws come out. So and in the background there's a clock with a second hand that goes around, you know. So it's
So it's intense.
yeah, and the music is really intense
That's
too.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then he gets out and everybody's relieved. You know? So actually it's a good way to end the show. I think it's a real showstopper. Because the way we're doing it now, Christian does that. He risks his life on stage. He makes the great escape, and then Greg comes out with silks and candles and birds. And,
Finishes it off.
yeah, it doesn't seem right.
Wait there. I wanted to see thing over here. Look at that, eh? You really did a number on that. And over here too, the beaver did that one too. But over there, that's pretty cool, eh? You can really tell. The beavers have been around here. And this is the spot where Bear usually comes and takes a drink of water, which we're gonna do for you next, mister.